Hey, that was pretty good. I'm charging my other phone, so I can have a flashlight. So, let's continue with this. I thank you. Thank you, universe. Let's continue to see if there's any other messages for Capricorn. I hear the song from Lady Saw. Tell a gal down this way. My reason I go on pretty wallow. If a gal fly up in on me face, me say she not gonna like it. A gal come from where? I call and say she a matey. Whoa now. If a gal take me money, me know me say she a go feel it. The muffy take it him in a secret greed. I can't keep it if me find out who the gal peep it. Here she a freaking no man a reveal it. Bust the face now. Tell a gal say fi leave it. Cause she ignore him. Tell the man throw it. Row. Them gal got two. I heard that. That's Lady Saw. Sagittarius. I think she's a Sagittarius. Something about somebody believe you theirs. Unless you could be in a relationship that you ain't really in, but you in. Um that was, I believe, what year that was in. I can't remember. I think it's the 90s, the late 90s. I had that album. I had that fucking album when we used to have shit. I can't remember. It was called something house. And you used to order the CDs for $1, 10 cents a CD. But yes, it's something about that year. If y'all is older as I am, I'm in my 40s plus. And yeah, it's something about that. Something about memory lane. And I said that when I saw I believe that was the 8 of Cups. Then it was the 3 of Cups. No, the 6 of Cups with the 8 of Cups. Somewhere around there in one of the other readings. Something about somebody believed that you're theirs. Like if you wanted to leave, you can't leave because I'm not done with you yet. They don't realize that their brain works that way. You know, like I said again, some people pull you in relationships because of how you make them feel. It don't necessarily mean they love you. That's why it was let me put this down because it was something I watched with, I can't remember the man's name. He does plays and he plays Medea. I can't remember his name right now. But he did say something wise in one of his Medea plays. People are branches. And sometimes branches do fall. People are like leaves and you're the tree. And some people come in your life for a season. And they don't realize that they come in your life for a season. They think they're in your life to solidify something, but they're really after their own benefit. And Capricorns, you know, we attract these types. We attract Cancerian types. I don't like it. They don't even notice about themselves. They could be Cancer rising, Cancer whatever. They be Cancerian like, right? And what's on the cusp of Cancer? After Cancer come Leo and then Virgo. We attract those types. And now I hear the song by Tanya Stephens. Wah, 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 wah. They want to throw it on you, put it on you. They don't like the freaky type. Because you know we like that. They know how to entrap us. And then there's some who don't know what the fuck they doing, and we like them so much, we make it seem like, oh my God, we dickmatized or palmatized with the snatch, catch. And then you realize, damn, you ain't have nothing. You ain't have nothing no different from nobody else. You understand? So it be like that sometime because that was the energy for its time, and people are like leaves. And that's how people do us too. They'll make it seem like They got their shit together, like they're assertive and assistant. But people mirror back onto themselves what they want, and they don't notice this. Saturn noticed this. Capricorn noticed this. When we had enough, it decimate. When we know every. Virgo's not details. They're emotional details. They're details. They are the small details. Capricorn is the big detail. Remember, we're not only the grandparents, just like Pisces. They can pick those things up. But Capricorn, when we had enough, you'll be like, oh my God, I feel so vulnerable. You want to cover up a motherfucking scar. You want to put a scar over a tattoo type motherfucker after Saturn gets you. Scorpio gets you emotionally, right? Capricorn gets you mentally and physically. Saturn does that to us. It'll make you feel dread. You know how many people don't come back from that dread? Like, you still have rollers in your hair. People think that's Scorpio. When we dealt with a Scorpio, I mean, it feels intense. It feels intense. And I'm talking about when we're in Pluto season. It feels kind of intense. First, it starts off as a whirlwind and sometimes fun. Oh, it feels fun, but then a whirlwind, and then it gets intense. I'll give them that. I give them, and I don't mean the persons, I mean the energy of their house placement. I'm telling you, if you ain't in tune with your emotions, it can feel psychological, because emotions are psychological. It's based on how you believe you experienced it. But imagine doing that to somebody who is in tune, mind, body, and spirit. Somebody who rules physical, mental, and emotional experiences. Even if they feel it, but it's like putting your hand over a fire for close to 30 seconds. We feel it, but we can handle it better. That's the part that people don't see, the resilience that come from Capricorn after all of that. While all the other ones look like their eyes are dark and shit, like they just, whoa, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. But Capricorn will be singing, sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel the world in the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. You put that with Pluto, but that's the song you'll get in that melody and that tune when you put Pluto in Capricorn. Some of them wanna be abused. And then Capricorn will say, some of them wanna get used by you. That type of, all right, I feel it, but I'm going with the flow type energy, type shit. Okay, let's finish the reading. Smack ass. Scythe. Some of you goats do feel like y'all wondering. Y'all just not wondering, wandering. It feels like it's a dream. Sometimes it does. This ain't even our reality. Remember, it's your psyche. Your God experiencing its creation. God is really an observer. Sometimes there's a voice that steps in outside of you. And it don't even have your voice, but it has your voice. And you know that's not you. And now you're observing when it's protecting you to get back on path. That's that voice of Scythe. Look at that. The moon is in it. It's something that's leading you somewhere, but you don't know. Right here it says Knight of Cups. I just want to see what Skypes mean in here, and that's number 7. Oh, damn, the phone's on the charger. Oh, it's number 6. VR is 6. Hold on. I just want to read it to you. I know it's the other cards. I don't know all the other cards right now, and I'm drinking. Now that I know of why I dream, 'cause the love you give is, it makes me think. I take us and then I toss it back. I took my dream. Okay. Okay. Oh, word out. I'm right. VR is 6. I'm 8th house, so I can make motherfuckers intimidated. They'll be like, she's too, she shouldn't be dancing like that or being a certain way at her age. But I exude, with Capricorn, I exude a lot of sexuality, whether I'm doing it on purpose or not. That's Capricorn. When you put Capricorn, when you put Capricorn, 8th house with Pluto, you're going to get a lot of just unknowingly sexy. That ain't, I'm not my problem. That's for you know. Shit, you mad at me for being that way? Fuck you. Get over yourself. They'll be mad at you over some shit. Oh, this book has a default because it has this as lovers, but this says Scythe. And lovers here is the number 6. But so we're going to have to look at this better. Yeah, I'm going to have to find out where Scythe is in the book. Because they did that. That are their default. That. Yeah, they did that on their own. 86. Okay. Okay. This says, for you guys, it says, if it isn't the embodiment of the faithful, degenerate son of chaos. What did I say? Sometimes we can exuberate sexiness. You're going to be sexy. You're going to be attractive. There's people still thinking about you that can't get you out of their head. It says, like Ethan Rain, the card, the skies sweeps into your reading as the omen of betrayal, fraud, deception. If you're considering engaging in something of unethical behavior, just know you're likely to be discovered. I said this. I said you're with the negative thinking, or someone is doing that towards you. I said some kind of payback. Watch. It says, if if you're wondering whether you're on the receiving end of shenanigans, this card confirms it. It could be you or somebody else. It says, no magician can create an illusion quite powerful as a human brain tricking itself. You've been ignoring facts and dismissing evidence. I ain't lying, because me know what me deal with. And this delusion is pulling you down. And didn't I tell y'all to grow up? But if it's not you, it's somebody else. And you got to be careful. overthinking. Somebody could be around you drinking. Somebody could be doing craziness. I like these cards. I'm glad I picked them. Thank you, universe, for the beautiful message. Okay. Somebody's around you doing something crazy. Any more messages for Goat? She said, you should have took the bones before the camera came on. You should have took the bones. I hear it so cute, like bones. If y'all remember back in the days, well, I'm an 80s baby. I was born in the 80s. There was this doll named Julie. I think she was created sometime in 84, 85. And she was the first animatronics doll. She was the first doll to read books. She had these two things on her finger, and she had this dog named Scarf, but she called him Mr. Bones. When she would read a story to you, you place her finger in the book and she would read the book. I heard bones, and she said it like that, the way she said bones. So Spirit said I should have took the bones, but I can't get to the bones right now because they did my ceiling, they painted. I still got furniture around. I can't get to the bones. Apologies for the missing messages that you naturally deserve. Not deserve, because D means don't. So that's why I don't like the word deserve, desire, because that means you don't have it. When they say, what do you desire? That means you don't have it. Depressed means you don't have depression. Because the actual word press means you're pressed and stressed. But depressed means you're not really depressed. So imagine, go to England, go to the other side of the world. Remember, they speak proper English. They'll ask you if you're stressed out. They'll go, are you pressed? Are you pressed? That means stress. But depressed supposed to mean, and naturally means, you're not stressed. So can you imagine the psychological things you put on yourself? That's basically what the Skype card is saying. Thinking, ruminating, putting yourself in places that don't really exist, and you can create along the way. And I still say in the last reading that someone believes you did something, or they can't use you anymore. Remember, people respond a way that they don't even realize. They think, I deserve. Nigga. Some people feel like you're supposed to help them. Will you appreciate it? And even if you appreciate it, let's just say you help them. They come back again and you say no. Well, I'm still trying to figure it out. We're supposed to continue to do this. This is our thing we got going on. You don't even know that. But in their mind, they believe that that's how it's supposed to still go. So they believe that you're supposed to continuously, because that's what we're here for. Would you appreciate it? Because if you appreciate it, you would show me that you actually did something with what I showed you. But instead, you rather go somewhere, grandstand, and acting like everything you know was all you, but it was really not a true. Skype again. Let's see what that one's about. I'm going to fill in the blank in a minute, because I know what I'm saying. The next Skype card. See, that's the first one. Here's the second one. Tell a story. Tell a story. It says, if people refer to you as the evil bitch monster of death, it might be a good time to rethink your world. Didn't I say it might be something you might have to say no to, and people want to let me finish, because Goat, I'm on point as usual. This ain't me. It says, if people refer to you as the evil, let me read up, because you're supposed to read up. People don't know that. Sad, but it's true. It says, if you refer to yourself as the evil monster of death, it might be a good time